Welcome back to the channel, everyone. I'm gonna show you an easy way on how you can actually add same roles to multiple users. This script actually saved me a ton of time because I had like 50 people in a project. They already have, so this is the most important thing, they already had the assigned roles to them. Some of them were administrators, some of them had members, viewers, and so on. But I specifically needed to actually add another role. And this would take a tremendous amount of time, which is something that is really exhausting and can actually take a lot of time. So first of all, let me go to one of the spaces in here. And now it's saying I don't have access to this. It pretty brilliant, if you ask me. So, what was the idea here? So when you go to the space settings in here, when you go to the people section, you have this multiple roles, right? And let's say you actually want to add members, so you have to do it like this, right? And imagine having 100 people within one specific project. Do you know how much time that actually it takes? Exactly. So first of all, what I'm going to do here is let me go to system, let me go to space roles in here, and let me create a new role. And I'm going to create a new role and I'm going to call it, let's say, PO. I'm going to add a space role. That's the first thing. And the second thing is I'm going to be using this script to really help me out. So the first thing that I'm going to be doing in here is I'm going to insert my project key. So that is the first thing. So it focuses on the project key and also focuses on the role ID. If you don't know how to actually get the space role ID, here's how. So you need to be within your space roles in here. You need to go and click view usage. And within your URL, you're going to see it right here. So I'm gonna copy and paste this. I'm gonna add it in here and I'm done. So if you actually walk through the script a bit, so of course the authentication is first taking place. Then after that, it's actually getting the role details. So if it doesn't find anything, it gives and it's saying, well, it's not found in the project itself. But first of all, of course, it calls this API that is all about the role ID because it's basically based on the role ID as well. Then it also gets all role URLs for the project itself, which is based from here. And before that, of course, gets all of the users from the project itself. Then it goes and it says, okay, if everything is alright, if the status code is like 200, it's basically parsing everything into the JSON. And then from there, it actually adds the actor user basically here, which is getting the account ID. So it adds the users based on their account IDs, which actually makes perfect sense. Now, what happens? Let me run this script right here. All right, so it's running the script, and the first thing is scanning the users, and now it's saying success updated role, and now it's saying the role name of PO is this one. That's all great. Well, let's go back to the project now. And if I go to the space settings, if I go to people, watch what happens. Well, would you look at that? All of them have the PO role. And this is something that is really great because if you're having 100 users and everything, this is solvable, as you can see, with one click of a button. It's all it takes to add, and you realize how much time this actually saves. It saves a lot of time and a lot of effort. And yeah, that's how it actually functions. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.